Ottawa, Ontario. A Canadian official has alleged that Indian Home Minister Amit Shah ordered a campaign of violence, intimidation, and intelligence gathering against Sikh separatists in Canada. Deputy Foreign Affairs Minister David Morrison confirmed Shah's name to the Washington Post, which first reported the allegations. Morrison stated to members of the National Security Committee, "The journalist called me and asked if it was that person. I confirmed it was that person." However, he did not disclose how Canada determined Shah's alleged involvement. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau previously indicated that Canada had credible evidence of Indian government agents' involvement in the murder of Canadian Sikh activist Hardeep Singh Nijjar in British Columbia in June 2023. Canadian authorities have asserted they shared this evidence with Indian officials. Indian government representatives have consistently denied receiving any evidence from Canada and have dismissed the allegations as absurd. The Indian Embassy in Ottawa did not respond to requests for comment on Shah's alleged role. On October 14th, Canada expelled the Indian High Commissioner and 5 other diplomats, accusing them of being involved in coercion, intimidation, and violence aimed at suppressing the movement for an independent Sikh state known as Khalistan. This is not the first time Indian officials have faced allegations of plotting assassinations abroad. In mid-October, the U.S. Justice Department announced criminal charges against an Indian government employee connected to a foiled plot to kill a Sikh separatist leader in New York City. Vikas Yadav, accused of directing the plot from India, faces murder-for-hire charges related to what prosecutors say was part of a broader scheme of politically motivated murders in both the U.S. and Canada. Nathalie Drouin, Trudeau's national security advisor, testified that Canada has evidence suggesting the Indian government gathered information on both Indian nationals and Canadian citizens through diplomatic channels and proxies. This information was allegedly relayed to New Delhi and linked to a criminal network associated with Lawrence Bishnoi, who is currently imprisoned in India and has been implicated in, before the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, RCMP, publicly revealed the involvement of Indian diplomats in criminal investigations. Drouin noted that there were efforts to engage with the Indian government for accountability. She mentioned a meeting with Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's National Security Advisor, Ajit Doval, just 2 days prior. Drouin explained that the decision to go public came when it became clear that the Indian government would not cooperate on proposed accountability measures, including a request to waive diplomatic immunity for those involved. The RCMP felt compelled to speak out about ongoing investigations due to threats to public safety. In response to the allegations, the Indian government expelled 6 Canadian diplomats. Nijjar, who was 45, was fatally shot in his pickup truck after leaving the Sikh temple he led in Surrey, British Columbia. He was a Canadian citizen originally from India and a prominent figure in the movement for an independent Sikh homeland. 4 Indian nationals residing in Canada have been charged in connection with Nijjar's murder and are awaiting trial. Drouin and Morrison appeared as witnesses alongside RCMP Commissioner Mike Duhem and the Director of Canada's Spy Service at the committee hearing.